Welcome to Fire Engineering and today's video blog. I'm PJ Norwood. I want to discuss briefly with you some of the science that's now available to us from UL Firefighter Safety Institute. Some of this information surrounding the vertical ventilation study is very, very valuable. Information that we need to learn, adjust, and adapt to our tactical decisions that we're making on the fire ground today. However, there's one piece of this information that's very concerning to many firefighters across the country, as well as incident commanders and officers making the decisions and deciding the tactical options on scene. One of those things that's concerning is the recommendation by UL to shut the front door after entering to make search or fire attack. Shutting that front door as much as possible, even closing it completely to minimize the flow path. Now this goes against everything that we've always been taught. And the reaction by many firefighters, there's no way we're going to accomplish that. I am not going to block off my means of egress. And that's a valuable argument. And was my first response. It's never going to happen. We're not going to be able to apply this, nor would it be safe. There are some valuable pieces to some of those comments. However, if we look at this and think it through smartly, as smart firefighters that we are, there are ways to achieve this. No fire department in this country should be aggressively engaging in interior operations without following 2 in, 2 out and having a RIT team available. One of those RIT team members can become the doorman or the control man, closing that door but maintaining his or her position, so if that crew needs to make an egress, they simply open up the door to allow the crew to exit. Goes along with softening the building. There's tactics that the RIT crew can be doing on scene, even in their RIT role. Worst case scenario, pump operator. Once those lines are in place, while the secondary water source, the line is being laid to them, they may have time. They may be able to go to the front door and control that door until another task is needed. Definitely not ideal. Definitely not something we would like to see happen. However, you have to outweigh the risk versus reward benefits. Is it worth opening up that front door, leaving it wide open, adding to the flow path, or can a RIT team member or maybe even the pump operator work on controlling the door? Those may not be the answers, but those are options. So today's question for you is, what other options do you see feasible for the fire service today on controlling the front door? I know it's not an easy one. I know it's not something we may fully answer today or tomorrow. However, in order to save firefighters' lives and protect property, we have to thoroughly look at this information, this valued information from UL Firefighter Safety Institute, and begin adapting it to the fire ground of today. So please reply to this blog, stay safe, get out of the firehouses and train.